Pirate Princess, we're on. I'm the pirate.
I'm the princess.
She's on the other side of the camera today because we're in Saugatuck and we're leaving, and actually everything is sandbagged up over here because of the high water levels. It's really super interesting. The water was over the seawall right here in the park, and then there's a little hotel over here on the left. I'll drag the boat over there and show you. It was actually built like New Orleans, below the water level.
John's favorite duck over there.
Hey, there's Gertrude. Just look how high the water is, though. These rooms on bottom all have water in. Bon voyage! Next
Bye,
stop,
you guys.
St. Joseph.
See you down in Florida.
We were just talking about the fuel mileage. I don't have the exact mileage that we went, but it was probably 35, 40 miles, and we used 19 gallons of fuel to do that at 3,000 RPMs with a 60 horse Mercury Bigfoot on an 8 to 10,000 pound boat. So I know some of you guys are like me and you want to know that information. We have an 11 pitch prop, which is standard for the Mercury Bigfoot on a houseboat. And here we go. We're going to take a trip of a lifetime. 40 miles down to St. Joseph, and you never know what you're going to get. It says calm seas, waves less than a foot. We're praying there right about that. And we got thunderstorms over in Chicago. They're all moving this way, but it sure looks like they're breaking up over the lake and going south of us. You know, I don't like taking big risks, but calculated risk is what we're doing. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. We're out here making the next leg of the journey. We're headed out to St. Joseph. We've got 36 miles to go, at least, maybe 37 miles to go at 6 knots. Today's the calmest day that we've had. I'm the least nervous today that I've been. Man, I don't want to be too much of anything other than, even in the big boats, as we meet other people, so they're good with the 2 to 4 footers and don't like these 1 footers. They're staying in port because a following sea makes them rock a lot on these 1 footers, but yet they cut right through the 2 to 4s. On these 1 footers for us, man, we're just enjoying the view. Check this out. Chicago, that way, 108 miles or something like that. And I don't want to go that way. We're following the lake shore. We'll keep you posted. We're going to pull into St. Joseph about 7 o'clock tonight. And we'll be taking video all day and doing what we do. And yeah, just enjoying time on the water together.
Well,
All the umbrellas.
Evidently the fish tank's not a good judge of wave action. Hey.
Little roll, eagle.
Oh no, this is primary.
Gonna have out here. Don't happen in the harbor, does it? Honestly, I think it's a good stable bobber. As long as we can make some forward movement to get off of it tonight, I think it's a good stable bobber. Stay constantly alert in and out of, to move at all at 2 miles per hour. We got 9 miles left. Trying to just float over these now. They look like they're getting a little further apart. Not as choppy.
Yeah, that's a big one. I don't know what it is. Something outside.
Something outside that bounces off the deck.
No, it's bouncing against the door.
Alright, at the moment I think that we've got it going a little bit. Plant. It's a little more harrowing. Do I look like my guy in the window?
Exactly.
I think little Laura Decker did this. on her own, 15 years old. All right, everybody. I am videoing for a minute. This is treacherous. We were doing good all day long. We were on 1-footers. And what you see out here, it may not be duplicatable on film, but I can tell you this, we've been in 5 to 7 footers, 8 footers for the last 2 or 3 hours, moving at 1 to 2 knots. And the boat's holding up well. The boat's holding up well, but how's Heather? She's there. We're here. The reason I didn't put this one out live is in case something does go wrong. We don't want nobody calling Coast Guard just yet. Anyhow, here you go. I got water flying through the floor at me. And yeah, pray to God we make our port here before too long. See you guys. So it's funny, this is about what we faced the first day with the 1 to 3 footers right now. And after what we just went through, this is a piece of cake. I got her up to 6. I mean, I got to keep an eye on her. Just want to make sure the Coast Guard ain't calling us.
That'd be awkward.
But these are still crashing over. They're still, heck, I bet they're 2 to 4 footers. And not 1 to 3 right now, but after what we went through, unbelievable. Unbelievable. For this boat to hold up, I know we'll make it back to harbor safe. We'll assess the damage at that point. We'll fix what we can, and maybe nothing's broke. You know, we might need a new flag after a 50-mile-an-hour gale hit us. But after that, I think we're good. Unbelievable. Just like everything though, you get better at it. You get better at it. But you ain't gonna get better at it if you don't get out and do it. Oh, hey. You're not gonna get better at it if you don't get out and do it. A ship might be safe in the harbor, but a ship wasn't made for the harbor. Quote by Chris Brady.
How long we got to?
4.8 miles at 6 miles per hour. I see the lighthouse. I'm running for it. I used to run this far in the Marine Corps.
Hoorah! Start singing.
This is so funny. I've got 3 and 4 footers coming at me right now. Ain't even scared. Ain't slowing down. I mean, I don't want to wreck the boat here in the last minute. But compared to what we had, crazy.
Oh boy.
Just trying to let everybody see that these are small compared to what we had earlier. Unbelievable. Now I know why Laura Decker didn't eat for 2 or 3 days. Why she didn't sleep. She couldn't let go of the wheel. You can't trust autopilot or anything else in waves and treacherous water like this. You kind of got to drive into them, drive out of them, speed into them, slow down on them. And man, it's kind of like driving a 59 Austin Healy. Fully interactive.
Boy, are we happy to see this little critter. Here we are.
Where are we?
We're in St. Joseph, Michigan.
St. Joseph Harbor. It's a safe harbor. I can guarantee you that. Now that we're in it. Oh my gosh. Oh, the first, I don't know, we left at 11 from Saugatuck. From 11 to 3, we had 1 foot or less waves. We ran at 6 knots, 6 miles per hour, peachy clean, unbelievable. And then from 3 to 6, we had 10 footers. And anybody can argue with me that all day long, but I'm going to tell you something. Once that gale force wind hit us at 50 miles an hour or something like that, 45 or 50, the waves came in and they didn't subside for over 3 hours. And they were so stinking big. We left the other day, I knew we had 1 to 3 footers. I knew we had them. And then today, once they subsided just a little bit at 6 o'clock, it was full throttle forward again. I kid you not, 3 to 5 footers are nothing compared to what we faced today. Nothing compared to what we faced. And this is what I know, and we didn't know at the time. Will the boat hold up? We don't know if the boat will hold up or not. I built the dang thing 19 years ago. Will the boat hold up? And man, I gotta tell you, every door still opens and closes. You know, there might be some damage.
The floor's a bit wet.
The floor's got wet. There might be some damage control that we got to do once we get in here and we find a place to park. But unbelievable. At what point do you cross courage and stupidity? Or at what point do you throw in the towel and call for help and assistance? At what point do you give up on your dreams and put it on a trailer? Well, it ain't happening yet.
I love you, Captain.
Anyway.
Not yet.
Probably too much glare on your window.
Oh, that is quite the piece of art. What is that thing?
Taking out the door yourself.
Alright, what is going on up here? Oh my goodness.
There's the front deck. We don't know
That's why I can't open the door. No wonder those people were looking at us funny. So, our Valentina hot sauce, that had a big explosion when it came out of the upper cupboards this afternoon. And we've got Valentina hot sauce all over the place. It made a big mess, so lots to clean up. But you know what? We made it. That's what's important.
Ta-da! The life ring. We had the most amazing day. Gilligan's Island scared the hell out of me. I don't know how they got tossed, but today we got tossed. It was forecast that everything would be good, and we could have pulled in down in South Haven, but it was still showing 0 to 1 for the rest of the night. And we got a handful of miles past South Haven. So from 11 to 3, we ran on 0 to 1 footers.
It was beautiful.
At 3 p.m., the weather started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed.
Really tough.
If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the Moon Schooner would have been lost. There ain't no doubt about it.
I can't wait for you guys to see the video, but we couldn't take video at that time.
Everybody asked me,
Not live, anyway.
what happens if you get big waves? Well, I didn't know. Now I do. So we're coming across Lake Michigan in a 50-mile-an-hour wind. All of a sudden, storm comes out of nowhere. No rain, no nothing. It was a cloudy cloud cover. But all of a sudden, it just went, blew the boat sideways, blew everything over. All the furniture on the front deck ended up on the left side in the corner. Gas cans included. It blew everything right over. And then the waves went from 0 to 10 foot. And I'll tell you how I know. You may not be able to see the difference exactly in the videos, but on the first day out, we did 1 to 3 footers and were scared. My knees were knocking on 1 to 3 footers. Well, today from 3 to 6 p.m., I don't know how big those waves are, but I'll tell you this.
Way bigger.
By the time we got done today at 6 o'clock, when the big waves left us, we still had 3 to 5 footers, and I powered right through them at 6 miles an hour. 3 to 5 footers didn't matter compared to whatever it was that we were on.
It was pretty scary when the boat went like this and he was looking down a wave. The water was up above the top.
It was above the roof of the boat a lot. Oh. So
we made it. We're good.
We're parked here in St. Joseph. We're alive. Stay tuned. I'll tell you what, after we made it through that adventure, this boat ain't going on a trailer. It's going to Florida. And the boat held up nice. We only broke one little board. That was it. Everything else stayed. We lost the lid to our shower.
Right.
Oh, damn.
Oh, and our dinghy's gone.
Oh, we lost our...
Yeah,
we lost our new dinghy.
Yeah.
It was being towed. It wouldn't hold on.
We have some beautiful oars for decoration now.
Yeah, we do. They only cost us $274.
Right.
One thing I'm learning for sure is, when do you quit? When do you quit? You quit when you're sitting on top of a 10-foot wave? You quit when you're sitting at the bottom of a 10-foot wave. You call in for support. You call Coast Guard and say, hey, we need assistance. We're not going to make it. When do you throw in the towel? I don't know what the answer to that is. I don't know what the answer for that is. I just know that a 19-year dream almost went down today, and it didn't. And we still got the rest of this trip. Stay tuned. It's only going to get better. See you guys.
We love you guys. Thanks for watching and tuning in.
Thanks for watching.